Other things are like conflict, conflict, dispute, disagreement over work. There may be relationship problems between the parties, and that creates it's already like the mood is not there lah. The challenge is there already. Like you don't like each other. You just purposely want to make each other's life difficult. These sort of things. So there may be conflict already. Usually, supposed to be professionally, should be conflict over the work lah, or the amount certified. You're not happy with the amount certified. And that conflict also can be conflict with variation as well. I ask you to do variation, you don't give me as a contractor, you don't give me a proper variation order. I don't do the variation, and you feel like I'm not being cooperative, and then you start to go into that disagreement, that disliking each other. You're not being cooperative, that sort of things. So yeah, many reasons why we have conflict. Can be conflict over pay, time, schedule, quality, conflict over supervision, conflict over bankers guarantee, conflict over organization structure, conflict with the manpower, that meaning that the supervisor here don't like the supervisor there, so that kind of conflict as well is possible. Okay, so then of course delay in certification, like I mentioned, is very, very common as well. We've got a whole list of issues here that I've written down. Disagreement over valuation of work, especially dealing with POs, provisional sum, prime cost sum, and they disagree over the value. I mean, the work is done already. Now you tell me that, I need to pay you this much, and you don't agree with that. You see, so like I'm a contractor, I send in my claim, I've done my variation, I've done my provisional sum, and then suddenly you say that, oh, your rate is wrong, or the amount is not right. And then so you kind of go into this disagreement with the valuation, you see. And that means that when the payment certificate is issued, I actually apply for 500,000. Now you actually value me only 300,000. Wow, this is a big difference, you see. So I disagree over that valuation. I want it to be revalued, you see. So, and then when you go into that ding dong revaluing, then they will revalue it another 14 days. And then you're not happy with it again, you revalue it again. There's a half month plus half month plus half month, 1.5 months is gone already, you see. So even though contractually the SO is legally doing that, but it's actually very sneaky. You're not supposed to purposely delay by doing a wrong valuation, by doing undervaluation. It's not professional. Some people purposely do that because they want to delay payment. Because they're instructed by client, I don't want to pay them so early. You just find some excuse to cause some disagreement over the valuation of work, and then it goes ding dong ding, you see. And then some contractor got so tired, and then they would just say, okay, I just accept whatever that you give me first, then we'll work it out later, you see. So yeah, I mean, it does happen that way, and it's very sad. That shouldn't be the way. To be professional, to be healthy, to have a healthy professional environment, we shouldn't be having this sort of problems. It's just so sneaky and so dark. It brings so much darkness to the industries, you see, and I don't agree with that. So technical problems are, maybe the claim itself, the format itself, one got problem, and then or the schedule itself got problem, or the actual technical side got problem. These are the things that may cause delay in payments, delay and also non-payment. Non-payment cannot be non-payment are usually very serious, very, very serious, but underpayment and delay in payment, this is already quite bad, so these are some of the reasons. They all happen, it's all within this reason. More or less, there are always these sort of things, always this sort of reasoning. So I've got this different literature by different people talking about, the reason client withholding payment from different sources. And I think this is very good for you to go through and read through and see whether you have actually some of these issues in your payment for your contractors or payment by a client. And then from there, you look at how the contract actually handle the work, handle these issues. And I've also shown some contract clauses. This is actually in this is actually in JKR's form of contract. There are a few clauses that is dealing with this. So you can go through it, and I've already summarized it. So these are the typical clauses that will be used. You will see that in your contract, whether it's named like that, or whether it's arranged like that, or it's written like that, depends from form to form or agreement to agreement. or contract to contract. Is this so? But this is just a rough indication, a guideline to go through. You using one form to tell you that what is written in the form of procedures, what is written in the form of certificates, what is retention sum, how is it dealt with provisional sum, final certificates, it's all are listed here. What is penultimate certificate? How do you deal with penultimate, interim, and also final certificates, retention sums, provisional sums, and all that. So these are I always end the lecture with this part of notes here that deals with a specific contract so that you get an idea of how these clauses are actually written and where you find these clauses. Then if you don't have standard form, you may also look into your agreement, your contract document, and see where you can find it, where, like you can read it and you say, oh, these are payment clauses, this is similar with this. So at least you got some ideas of how to manage it. Okay. So I think this is it for payment of money class. Okay. Next week we will come back more on the material standing supervision sort of things, and I'll probably leave VOs, termination, suspension of works, those other remedial kind of actions, like nominated suppliers, subcontractors, range. There will be at least two more class on these sort of things. Yeah. So next week, the following record, next week classes, we will go through other issues. So we've done time, we've done cost, now follow other issues that are covered. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the class, the recording. I hope the recording helps as well for you to really understand issues and payment terms, terminologies in the contract. This is how the knowledge. Okay, so thank you. See you.